Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Today we are going to speak about how we can confirm that Muhammad he was a madman, crazy man. I made a video just a day ago, and we will answer the comments of Muslims. And by the way, all Muslims are welcome to post their comments. Even their comment doesn't make sense, but you know they are Muslims. What you can say. Uh, and today we will try to confirm with the clear evidence, there's no question about it, that obviously Muhammad was suffering from mental problem. That's why I say please watch this video carefully, and in case you want the reference, I will put the reference underneath of the video. However, always you can freeze the video, and you can search for the same words you see in the screen in Google, and you will come to find the reference I'm reading for you. Now here we have Mr. Mark. He is saying Mark Kawadri. I don't know why Muslims they call themselves Mark. That's this is deception again. Anyway, I think this is a poor false hadith, and this is the hadith he's talking about is the hadith where Umar ibn Khattab, he said that's when Muhammad he said, bring me a paper, bring me a book to write for you, a book, you will never go astray after it. Umar he said to them, which like the meaning, don't listen to him, he's going crazy. And this is the hadith in front of you when Muhammad was in the element of his death. Things became worse for him, and he said, bring me a book. Actually in Arabic it says a book, atuni bi kitab aktubu lakum kitaban. So bring me papers, I'm going to write for you a book which is going to keep you from being astray forever. And then Omar he said, the Prophet is seriously ill, and we have got Allah book with us, and it's sufficient. So Omar is saying clearly, don't listen to him. This guy is seriously ill. It's great. He's a crazy. In other way, he is saying he is a crazy. Don't listen to him. Now the Abduls they are saying this is a weak hadith. This is false hadith. This is very funny of you Muslim. This is Sahih al-Bukhari, and show me where it says this is a weak hadith. I want to see that. Can you show me? Can any Muslim show me? I want to see that. I'm trying to go up with the number. If we shrink the hadith, here we go. I'm trying to shrink so you can see the reference. You see, there's nowhere. And by the way, even when Muslim they say da'if in Sahih al-Bukhari, there's no da'if in Sahih al-Bukhari. This is perfectly correct book. That's why it's called. This is actually the second book after the Quran. Now, so the Muslims they come with many funny statements in the comment, which is really I like, showing me that not only Muhammad is crazy, but the Muslims too. You can read the comments as an example here. Oh, this is deathbed of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Isn't it crazy that Muslims they believe that Allah he pray on Muhammad? That is crazy, right? Anyway, was proclaimed as a prophet for 23 years. So how come nobody come forward and disgrace him? Who told you that? Muhammad for all his life, most of his life, nobody listened to him. Most of those who convert to Islam is his slaves. He buy them, he forced them into slavery, and he forced them into Islam. And if you go in the Quran, you will see how many verses in the Quran saying it clearly that Muhammad was a crazy man. As an example, chapter 15 verse number 6, it says they are saying that this man must be a crazy man. He's saying crazy things, and this is Quran, right? He is mad or possessed, and this is your translation. So who told you that they did not accuse him to be crazy? And however, I don't go by this. As you see, there's many places speaking about the madness of Muhammad, but this is not really what making me believe that he is crazy. because maybe they are his enemies and they are accusing him falsely for being crazy. So how we can prove that Muhammad was a crazy? And to make the video short, I don't want to make it long. When Muhammad he made this statement, is that really the sign of him being crazy? At least here he is in the element of death, he is dying. What about this? When Muhammad was not let us say in the element of death, let us see this one, hold on. In this hadith, Muhammad, he don't know where he is. Look what he say. When he was in his illness, this is before death, a while before death. He said, where I would be tomorrow, where I would be tomorrow. You know, actually in Arabic it says where I am today. There's a wrong translation here. It says where I am today, where I am today, and where I will be tomorrow. You know, why somebody do not know, even if you are sick, so what? Why he do not know where he is today and where he is tomorrow? In Arabic it says it clearly, أين أنا اليوم أين أنا غدا, where I am today, where I am tomorrow. So this guy, he lost his sense and he is obviously going crazy. We go to different hadith. In this hadith here, this is Sahih al-Bukhari, it says the Prophet, he imagined himself doing things, but in fact he never did. Now obviously this guy, this is long before his death, many years before. So how this man, he imagined things happening, but he never did those things. And this is mean he like how we can trust him that he saw an angel? If you are saying to me this guy, he imagined he saw angels, but he never did, you know, so how you can trust him? How you can believe in him? Even there's a hadith that says that the Prophet, he imagined himself having sexual intercourse with his wives, but in fact he never did. So this person, and the Muslim, they claim that this is a black magic, but all of us, we know there is no black magic. This is this belief alone is a madness. What black magic? There's nothing it's called black magic. This is fiction. This is a myth. So Muhammad, he imagined himself having sex, but in fact he never did. Not only this, you know, you will see another hadith when Muhammad, he saw someone squeezing him, and there is no proof that somebody was squeezing him. If you remember the hadith, I did not look for it, the one where Muhammad, he saw a guy in the corner of his room, and he told his wife, I always see someone there, do you see him? She said, well, when you see him next time, inform me. So she, you know, he informed his wife, and then after he informed her, Khadija, she sit in the top of his lap, and then she asked him, do you see me? She moved from the right leg to the left leg, etc. You know the story. This is obviously a man, he is imagining things, and we never heard of a prophet. He need his wife to do striptease for him in order to find out if this is true angel or not. Now here in this story, if you read the whole story, you will see that there is something wrong with him. And not only this, he said when he came back to Khadija, he said to her, what's wrong with me? He said, Ya Khadija, Mali. Let us see where it is in English. Here we go. Muhammad saying to Khadija, oh Khadija, what's wrong with me? So when your prophet, he's saying, what's wrong with me? If there is something wrong with him, how come Maryam, or Mary, the mother of Jesus in the Quran, she did not say what's wrong with me? And she did not snore and cover me and shake, and you know, she saw the same angel supposedly, and she's a female. You know, a woman, she will be more scared. This is a man, and he is not a kid. He is now 40 years old, and he is shaking. He's you know, he's freaking out. He is saying to his wife, "What's wrong with me?" His fear. I thought when angels, they come to earth, they say Assalamu alaikum. They are Muslims. When they came to Muhammad, they did not say Assalamu alaikum, which is very weird. Additional to this, even the angel did not even tell him who is he. Like how this guy will know that this is even an angel? Or what he said to him, read in the name of your Lord. But who are you? He went to as a guy, he is the cousin of Khadija supposedly, or the uncle of Khadija, and he told her, this guy, who is this person who met Muhammad. Now here, if you continue, you will see that Muhammad, he tried many times to throw himself from the top of the high mountains. You know, when Waraqa he died, the divine inspiration also, stopped. And this is a very clear proof that Muhammad, he took a lot of Quran from Waraqa, and when he died, he did not find a solution. What I will do now? Waraqa is dead, and I need a Quran. So Muhammad, he was so desperate, and he tried to throw himself several times from the top of the high mountains. Now you can go right now, and you see what kind of people who try to commit suicide. People who try to commit suicide, they are obviously suffering from depression, shocking, mental illness, chemical imbalance in their brain, and this is always a sign of a breakdown in the brain. Your brain is not functioning right, especially if Muhammad, he said in different hadith that the one who who throw himself in the top of the high mountain, Allah will send him to hellfire, and he will keep throw himself for eternity in the hell, which is very funny. So all evidence says that Muhammad is a madman. And as you see here, each time he went to the top of the mountain, the angel come to him and he says to him, Muhammad, for sure you are a prophet. But then Muhammad, the second day or a few days after he became a quiet, then he go crazy again, and he returned and he try, each time there is no Quran is coming to him, supposedly, he became long. He tried to do that. He went to the top of the mountain and he do it again. Isn't it, this is enough to prove to you that Muhammad is a madman? He's suffering from mental issue. Let us say, for sake of argument, Muhammad is truly a prophet, and God is not sending every day a verse for him. Why a man who is wise man, who is obedient to God, he will kill himself, which is against God? So what if the inspiration stop? Well, isn't it God, he do what he want? Isn't it God, he do what he please? Why this man, he want to kill himself? This is why we find a verse in the Quran. It says, وَمَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَى. Let us go here. Let us switch to Arabic. Which this verse is saying that, oh Muhammad, don't think I left you alone, So, this is chapter 93, verse number 3. All right. If you go to any interpretation, any translation, you will see the verse saying clearly, don't think I left you alone. Don't think I don't want to send you a Quran no more. So وَمَا وَدَّعَكَ رَبُّكَ وَمَا قَلَى. Your God did not leave you alone. And you can change the translation if you want to any translation of your choice, like Shakir, Yusuf Ali, whatever you want. You see, your Lord has not forsaken you, nor he has become displeased. So obviously this man, he have a mental issue, and we can show tons of reference. As an example, what about Muhammad taking a shower in a water have dead dogs in it, and women blood from period? And when people, they ask him, why you are doing such a thing, he says, the water is always pure, nothing make it any pure. Isn't it, this is obvious? And I have a debate with this boy, his name Osama Abdullah. This guy, supposedly he went and he canceled 5 of his friends. One of them, his name, they are a bunch of kids, but Zawadi, Osama Abdullah, I forgot. You can see his video. He have a video after the debate, because he was destroyed, him and his religion. So they made a rebuttal, 5 of them, to answer me. That the rebuttal was a disaster more than the video itself. I mean, the debate. So they said in this rebuttal, that the whale which Muhammad used to take a shower in it, it is 6 foot long, and the height is to his knee. So imagine in 6 foot long, this is not a running water. This is like a dirty water from sewage. It's a sewage, you know. This is why people they dump their rags from the blood, dogs, dead dogs. It's a dump place. And obviously it's not deep, and there is no water coming from underneath. This is where water comes from the open sewage of the houses. People wash their clothes, the water go there. People throw something, water go there, whatever, you know. So obviously this guy, look what it says, you know, it was said, O Messenger of Allah, you perform wudu in the well into which bodies of dogs, menstrual rags, and garbage are thrown. He said water is pure. Obviously, this is a behavior of a crazy man. Even in this hadith, it says that he used to drink from it. You know, it says, يُسْتَقَى لَكَ مِنْ بِئْرِ بِضَاعٍ. Let us say where it says that. I don't know if the translation will be honest. Yeah, you see here it says the measurement of the of the bear. It's very the whale. It's very It's a dry whale have the dirty water. You can measure it with your coat. It's very small. So he is drinking from this whale, which have dead dogs in it, have women blood with their rags in it, and even the hadith says it stink, and yet he drink from it. Like, let me show the Muslims, so those, especially those who speak Arabic, the Abduls who speak Arabic, it says وهو يقال له أنه يستقى لك من بئر بضاعة. They are bringing you water to drink from بئر بضاعة. So he is not only taking a shower in it, he is drinking from it. He is using it for his own supply, you know. So what kind of a prophet he will do that, and he will say, well, you know what, this water is always clear, always clean, and there's nothing can make water dirty. And in case you do not know, Muslims, your urine, I think more than 90% of water is water. So what do you mean water is always pure? Like even poo-poo is water. What do you think poo-poo? Poo-poo, most of it is water. Even your body is water. You know, like if they burn you, nothing will be left of you, not even half kilograms. Most of your body is water. So what do you mean that the water is always pure? The whole sewage is a water. All right. So there is many proofs, and if I want to show you, like even if you go to the Quran, you will find there's verses in the Quran doesn't make sense. There's no connection between the words, and many funny, stupid stories. The ring of Suleiman, the flying carpet. Suleiman, he died in his stick, and he was there for 1 year, and nobody noticed. Imagine a guy, he is dying, and he is holding his stick standing. A guy is standing for a year, and nobody noticed that he is dead, until the termite, they ate his stick, and it's broken, and then he fell down. You know. You have to be crazy, not only Muhammad to be crazy to believe in this story. Muslims have to be crazy to believe in this story too. This is why I say Muhammad was a madman for mad people. So if you want to be a mad person, you follow Muhammad, good for you. Enjoy the show, all right? And don't forget to drink camel urine, which obviously a sign of a madman. And the man who says, like you remember when he said that if a fly fell down in your soup, let us see, like what kind of a prophet he would say such a thing, that if a fly fell down in your soup, you dip it in the soup and you drink it. And according to Muhammad, there is here we go, this is the hadith, you know. And according to Muhammad, the fly have a drugs, a medicine in the right wing, in one wing, and have a disease in the left wing. And all of us, we know that diseases the fly carry only disease, not in the wing. The wing actually is the most close, like a clean part, because the fly move it thousands of times a second, very fast. So this is why you can see through. This is the clean part of the fly. The dirty part of the fly is where the hair is, which is mostly the legs. Have nothing to do with the wings. So what kind of a prophet? A fly fell down in his soup, and people are watching, and that's why he said this hadith. Flies started swimming, and this guy kept eating his soup. And then people, they said to him, "Hey prophet, what are you doing? Don't you see the fly there?" Then he come with this false, funny, crazy statement saying, if a fly fell into your vessel, dip it and drink it. And remember, we are not counting all the mad things Muhammad he did. Otherwise, I have to spend the coming 6 months just to count for you how crazy this man is. But another example here, as you see here with me, it says, Muhammad, he said, the bell is one of the musical instrument of Satan. So the bell is what? Is a musical instrument of Satan. Now, if you ask yourself, why is that? What do you mean the bell is a musical instrument? It doesn't make sense. And why the bell? Then we do a little search more in the in more hadith. It says that I heard the Messenger of Allah say, the angels do not enter a house which there is a small bell or a bell, and the angels do not accompany a group of people who have bells with them. What? Why the angels will not enter a house has a bell? What is the problem with the bell? Well, as he said, the bell is the instrument of shaitan. But if the bell is used by the man, that is not the bell of shaitan. Let us say, for the sake of argument, shaitan, he used the bell, which is very funny. Why the bell with you? It's with you. You know, what if I am a shepherd of some, like, you know, bells are used especially for the shepherd, so their goats, their sheep, they will not get lost. So if one sheep go away, they can hear the bell. Very useful thing, and you know, we use it in every house. So are you saying to me the angel will not go to your Muslim house? Every Muslim today have a bell in his house. What about your phone? Don't you put it in your pocket? You carry it with you? Here we go. Angels will not come to you. So there's tons of stories about this bell, and then suddenly we find here again the bell is a musical instrument of shaitan. Then suddenly we find that Muhammad saying, after all of this about shaitan, that he received his inspiration with the sound of a bell. Do you see it? Isn't it? This is crazy. There's hundreds of hadith speaking, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari, and this is a Sahih hadith. Hundreds of hadith is speaking about that the bell is the instrument of shaitan. Bell is bad. Don't take bell with you. Don't use bell with you. And then he said that I received the inspiration. It come to me in the sound of a ringing bell. But you said 1,000 times that the bell is the instrument of shaitan. Second question, why Muhammad he hear a sound of a bell when he is receiving revelation from Jibreel? Go and search right now about hearing the sound of a bell in your ears, and you will find tons of reasons of medical problem. This is a medical problem. This is obviously a medical problem. So Muhammad, there's no question that he have a mental problem. He contradicts himself, and this is a very clear sign that he cannot be a prophet. You know, you say to me that the bell is a sign, is an instrument of shaitan, and shaitan is the one who use it, and don't take it with you, and angels will not visit you, and angels even will not walk with you if you have a bell with you. And then even you, Muhammad, the angels who come to you, he come with the bell, and you hear the sound of a bell in your ears. And you are telling me Muhammad is not crazy? And not to mention, like, what about Muhammad converting 2 trees to Islam? What about Muhammad saying that the trees, when he do poo-poo, I will make a video about it because this video became so long. When he make poo-poo, the trees move around and keep him in shade. Like, who in the world will believe this? He broke two branches from two trees, and the trees, they follow him, and all of this miracle is just to keep Muhammad in shade when he do poo-poo. Why? How long you want to do poo-poo? 10 hours? And the trees are moving around to keep him in the shade and to give him privacy. Have you ever believed in this? Can you tell me that this is not a story of a madman? And yet the Quran says that Muhammad never have a miracle. You know, is it the Quran says وَمَا مَنَعَنَا, and nothing refrain us from sending miracles except former generations did not believe in it. So is this a miracle or this is a stupid story? This is chapter 17 verse number 59 as you see it. Allah saying that he refrained from sending miracles. He refrained totally, you know. So when Muslims they say Muhammad had miracles like the moon split and this is a stupid story, this is a contradiction for the Quran. The Quran says Allah he refrained totally from sending miracles. So everything Muhammad did, everything excuse me, my voice is not good. Everything Muhammad he said, contradiction by contradiction, stupid stories, crazy actions, drinking flies, taking shower with dead dogs, women rags from blood, you know, what about cutting his chest from here to here, and to do what? To install a dish of wisdom. Like, do you really believe in this? Somebody, God, he sent two angels to make a plastic surgery, and they installed in his chest a dish of wisdom. Have you ever? I thought God, if you want to say be, it be. I thought Allah, he can make anything by saying be. Suddenly Allah is making a plastic surgery and putting a dish of wisdom. I never heard of a dish of wisdom. Okay, Muslims, please leave your comment, and don't forget to leave for me a dish of wisdom and a dish of faith. This is what Muhammad said. And additional to that, don't forget, like we mentioned in a few videos before, that Muhammad, he invoked his God Allah because he was so weak in his sexual desire. So his God, he sent him a dish of shish kebab, and he ate it, and then he got the power of 40 men. Are you telling me this is not a story of a crazy man? Well, you Muslims are the wise, and obviously we are the crazy one. With this, I say thank you, and actually, this is more than enough to prove that Muhammad is a false man, false prophet. Don't forget, please, to subscribe, and don't forget to share my books with your friends, The Deception of Allah, Quran and Science in Depth, The Secret to Prophet Agab, and you can find them in Amazon by searching for Christian Prince. And if you try to contact us, there is a link underneath. You can click there, or if you want to help us in our mission. God bless you. Thank you very much. And I hope the Muslims will listen carefully and they will see clearly who is Muhammad. Christ is Lord. Islam is false. I mean to that.